we will learn to identify and compare fractions. Golu has got a cloth of this design to Chacha's shop today. He wants to get a trouser stitched for himself. Children, can you tell how many sections are there in the design of Golu's cloth? Yes, 12 sections. Now can you tell how many yellow colored sections are there in the design on Golu's cloth? If you wish to, you can stop the video and find the answer. Yes, in Golu's design, 6 sections are filled with yellow color. Let us write it as a fraction. Yellow colored sections are 6/12 of the design. Children, you remember, right? The number 12 tells us that our total cloth is divided into 12 equal parts. And 6 tells us how many parts of it are yellow. Can you write the number of red colored section in the design on Golu's cloth as a fraction? Find the answer to this question by pausing the video. Oh wow, children! You have found the answer absolutely correctly. The red colored section is also 6/12th part of the design. While Golu was standing at Uncle's shop, Chanda came there. She saw the design made on Golu's cloth and liked it very much. Now, she's asking Uncle if Uncle has any such design cloth which has a total of 15 sections. Of them, 7/15 should be blue, 5/15 pink, and the remaining sections should be green. Children, here 15 means the cloth will be divided into 15 equal parts. Let us see how Uncle fills color in it. Then Uncle showed a white cloth with 15 sections like this. Can you fill color in this cloth according to Chanda's design? Let us first fill the blue color of Chanda's design. Chanda needs blue color in 7/15th section. In other words, 7 out of 15 sections have blue color. We can fill it in this way. Now, can you fill 5/15th sections in this design with pink color according to the design given by Chanda? If you wish to, you can stop the video and find the answer. Well done, children. You have filled the color perfectly. You can fill pink color in 5/15th parts of Chanda's design in this way too. Children, can you tell how much part of the design are the remaining sections that have to be filled with green color? You can find the answer to this question by pausing the video. Yes, green color is in 3/15th part of Chanda's design. Children, can you tell what color is the largest part of Chanda's design? Let us look at the number of parts of all the 3 colors. The total number of parts in the fractions of all the colors is exactly the same. Therefore, we will look at the numbers of parts filled with colors. Number of blue colored parts. Here, 7 is the highest. Hence, the biggest part of the design, 7/15th, is filled with blue color. So, the fraction 7/15th is bigger than both of these fractions, 5/15th and 3/15th. Children, if we have filled blue color in 2 parts out of 15 parts, pink color in 7 parts, and green color in 6 parts, can you then identify the largest of these fractions? If you wish to, you can stop the video and find the answer. Well done, children. You have found the answer correctly. The largest fraction here is 7/15. Chanda's cloth is ready with her design. Look how happy she looks. Children, in this lesson we learned to identify and compare fractions. Hello children! In this video, we will see some interesting examples of identifying and comparing fractions. Babban does a lot of mischief with all the people in the village. Today, he has come to buy sweets at Appu's sweet shop. He could not decide which sweets he wants to buy. So Appu divided the sweet box into 10 equal parts like this. Now Appu put Kaju Katli, Laddu and Peda in the sections in this way. We can write the different sweets filled in the box in the form of fractions in this way. Which sweet is filled in the largest part of the sweet box? And in how many parts? If you wish to, you can stop the video and find the answer. Absolutely correct! Laddus are filled in the largest part, 4/10 of the sweet box. When Babban saw the box of sweets, Appu had filled Peda in some parts. Chanda had told him that Appu's pedas are not tasty at all. So, he asked Appu to fill jalebi in parts of the box where he had filled pedas. Appu was a bit irritated as his shop was starting to get crowded. He quickly filled the jalebi in the parts where pedas were filled. Children, can you tell how many parts of the box is jalebi filled now? You can find the answer by pausing the video. Yes, jalebi is filled in 3/10 parts of the box. When Babban looked at the box of sweets, he saw that there are 2 sweets that are filled in equal parts of the box. Can you tell which sweets are these? And how many parts of the box are they in? Well done, children! You have found the answer correctly. Both jalebi and Kaju Katli are in 3/10 part of the box. Babban remembered that Chanda loved laddus. So, he asked Appu to fill the laddus in the parts where Kaju Katli was filled. Now Appu started getting angrier. But still, he filled laddus instead of Kaju Katli. Can you tell which sweet is now in the largest part of the box? And in how many parts? If you want, you can stop the video and find the answer. Correct! Laddus are filled in the largest part of the box, 7/10 part. Now Appu's shop was very crowded. Just then, Babban told him that he no longer needed jalebi and he should also fill laddus in place of jalebi. Appu became very angry and asked Babban that which sweets did he really want. Then Babban told him that from the beginning he wanted only laddus, which are now filled in all parts of his box. Babban started laughing out loud on saying this. He immediately gave Appu the money for the laddus and ran away. Poor Appu once again succumbed to Babban's mischief. Children, in this video we saw some interesting examples of identifying and comparing fractions. Hello children! In the previous video, we saw some interesting examples of identifying and comparing fractions. In this video, we will see some misconceptions related to this. Today, Appu and Chanda are celebrating their birthday together. A 1 kg cake like this has been brought to celebrate Appu's birthday, and a small 500-gram cake of exactly the same design has been brought for Chanda. Both cut their respective cakes into 5 equal pieces. Appu gave 1 piece of his cake to Raju, and Chanda gave 1 piece of her cake to Bablu. Now, Raju told Bablu that he and Bablu had got equal cake. But Bablu is fighting with Raju that Raju has got more cake than him. Children, can you tell which of the two is correct? Let us first look at the cake that Raju and Bablu got in the form of fractions. Raju got 1 piece out of 5 equal pieces of Appu's cake. Hence, Raju got 1/5 part of Appu's cake. Bablu got 1 piece out of 5 equal pieces of Chanda's cake. So, Bablu got 1/5 part of Chanda's cake. The fractions of the cake that Raju and Bablu got are the same. But, is the amount of cake they got also the same? Appu's cake is 1 kg or 1000 grams. Now, if we divide it into 5 equal parts, then how many grams is each part? Exactly. Every part is 1000 divided by 5 or 200 grams. In this way, Raju got 1 portion of Appu's cake or 200 grams of cake. Now, Chanda's cake is 500 grams. If we divide it into 5 equal parts, then how many grams is each part? Each part is 500 divided by 5 or 100 grams. In this way, Bablu has got 1 part of Chanda's cake or 100 grams of cake. Children, now can you see that Raju has got 200 grams of cake and Bablu has got 100 grams of cake? Even though the fractions of the parts of Raju and Bablu's pieces are the same, the amount of cake that Raju got is more than the amount of cake that Bablu got. Therefore, Bablu's statement is correct. Children, remember that even if the fractions of the parts of 2 objects are the same, but if the quantity of those objects is not equal, then those parts will not be equal. When Bablu explained this to Raju, Raju jumped with joy that he got more cake than Bablu. Now Appu and Chanda have made delicious sandwiches for all the party guests. Appu cut the sandwich into 6 equal pieces like this and gave Raju 1 piece or 1/6 part, while Chanda cut her sandwich in 2 equal parts and gave Bablu 1 piece or 1/2 part. Now Raju once again started teasing Bablu that he got 1/6 part of sandwich and Bablu got 1/2 part of sandwich. And because 6 is a larger number than 2, he got a larger portion of the sandwich. Children, is Raju's statement correct? Appu and Chanda's sandwiches are exactly the same size. Raju got 1/6 part of the sandwich and Bablu got 1/2 part. If we put Raju's piece on Bablu's piece, we will find that Raju's piece is actually much smaller than Bablu's piece. But why did it happen? Children, if we divide any object into equal parts, as we increase the total number of parts, they become smaller and smaller. Similarly, in 1/6, we have made a total of 6 pieces of the sandwich, whereas in 1/2 parts, we have made only 2 parts. Therefore, a piece of 1/2 part is larger than a piece of 1/6 part. Or we can say that the fraction 1/2 is greater than the fraction 1/6. Therefore, Raju's statement is not correct. Raju became depressed after knowing this. Seeing Raju sad, Bablu broke a piece of his sandwich and gave it to Raju. They both happily ate the sandwich and started enjoying the party. Children, in this video we saw some misconceptions related to identifying and comparing fractions. Hello children! In this video, we will learn to compare fractions. Today, a competition is going on in the village. Uncle has scattered a total of 36 pieces of paper in a rectangular area here. All the contestants will be given 1 minute time in the competition. The contestant who writes his name on the most pieces of paper will win the competition. Babban, the moderator of the competition, indicated the start of the time, and all the contestants quickly started writing their names on pieces of paper. Time is up, and now the counting has begun. On counting, it was found that Golu's name is written on 1/3 part of the total paper pieces, Sher Khan's name on 2/9 part, and Bhola's name on 4/9 part. Children, can you tell who is the winner of the competition? Let's first find out how many pieces of paper has Golu written his name on. Golu's name is written on 1/3 part of 36. Children, can you tell how many pieces will these be? Here, 3, this number tells us how many equal parts to divide our whole into. And 1, this number indicates that out of 3 parts, we have to take 1 part. Here we have 36 as the whole. If we make 3 equal parts of 36, then how many pieces will be there in each part? Absolutely right. 36 divided by 3, or 12 pieces. In this way, 1/3 of 36 is 12. Golu wrote his name on 12 pieces of paper. Now Sher Khan has written his name on 2/9 parts of 36. Can you tell how many pieces of paper has Sher Khan written his name on? Is it less than Golu's pieces or more? If you wish to, you can stop this video and find the answer. Well done, children. You have solved it perfectly. For 2/9 of 36, we will divide 36 into 9 equal parts. In this way, each piece will have 4 pieces of paper. And in 2/9, we are taking 2 of these 9 equal parts. There are 4 pieces of paper in one part of this fraction. So, how many pieces will be there in 2 parts? 2 multiplied by 4, 8 pieces of paper. In this way, 2/9 of 36 is 8 pieces of paper. Sher Khan has written his name on a total of 8 pieces of paper. Golu has written his name on 12 pieces and Sher Khan has written his name on 8 pieces of paper. Therefore, Golu has written his name on more pieces of paper than Sher Khan. We can also look at it in this way, that the fraction 1/3 is bigger than 2/9. Children, can you tell how many pieces of paper has Bhola written his name on? Are these more or less than the pieces of paper on which Golu has written his name on? You may find the answer to this question by pausing the video. Well done, children. You have found the right answer. Bhola has written his name on 4/9 parts of 36. For 4/9 of 36, we will divide 36 into 9 equal parts. In this way, each part will have 4 pieces of paper. And in 4/9, we are taking 4 of these 9 equal parts. There are 4 pieces of paper in one part of this fraction. So, how many pieces will there be in 4 parts? 4 times 4, 16 pieces of paper. In this way, 4/9 of 36 is 16. Bhola has written his name on 16 pieces of paper and Golu has written his name on 12 pieces of paper. Therefore, Bhola has written his name on more pieces of paper than Golu. We can also see it in this way, that fraction 4/9 is larger than 1/3. We can also write the fractions for the number of pieces of paper written on by Bhola, Sher Khan and Golu in this way. After all, Bhola won the competition by writing his name on the most pieces of paper. Children, in this lesson, we learned to compare fractions. Hello children, in this video we will see some interesting examples of comparing fractions. Babban has sown 12 pumpkin seeds in his field. A few days later, he saw plants growing from those seeds. Babban became very happy. Now, Babban started thinking that when 12 pumpkins grow out of those plants, he will give 1/4 of them to Badbole uncle. He makes very tasty pudding of pumpkin. Children, can you tell how many pumpkins Babban will give to uncle? In 1/4, we have to divide our whole into 4 equal parts. Here, we have a total of 12 pumpkins. So we have 12 pumpkins as our whole. We will divide them into 4 equal parts. If we make 4 equal parts of 12 pumpkins, then how many pumpkins will be there in each part? Exactly 3 pumpkins. Now, what will we do to get 1/4 part? Take 1 part out of these 4 equal parts. In this way, 3 pumpkins are 1/4 part of 12 pumpkins. Babban will give 3 pumpkins to uncle. Now Babban is thinking that he will give 2/3 part of 12 pumpkins to Chanda, as she is his best friend. Can you tell if Babban will give more pumpkins to uncle or Chanda? You can find the answer by stopping the video. Well done, children! You have found the perfect answer. First, we will find the number of pumpkins that Chanda gets. To find 2/3 of 12 pumpkins, we have to divide 12 pumpkins into 3 equal parts. In this way, there were 4 pumpkins in each part. Now, to find 2/3 parts, we have to take 2 parts out of these 3 equal parts. In this way, 2/3 of 12 pumpkins is 8 pumpkins. Babban will give 1/4 part of 12 pumpkins or 3 pumpkins to uncle and 2/3 of 12 pumpkins or 8 pumpkins to Chanda. In this way, Babban will give more pumpkins to Chanda. Children, in other words, we can say that the fraction 1/4 is less than 2/3. Babban returned home happily thinking of this. Now, he is at home thinking that he will grow 20 carrots in his field. When those carrots are grown, he will give 2/5 part of it to Bunny and half to Golu. Children, can you tell how many carrots will Bunny get? Is that more than the number of carrots Golu gets? If you wish to, you can stop the video and find the answer. Well done, children! You have found the perfect answer. To find 5 parts of 20 carrots, we will divide 20 carrots into 5 equal parts. In this way, there will be 4 carrots in each part. Now, to find 2/5 part, we have to take 2 parts out of these 5 equal parts. In this way, 2/5 parts of 20 carrots will be 8 carrots. Babban will give 8 carrots to Bunny. Let us see how many carrots will Babban give to Golu. To find half of 20 carrots, we have to divide them into 2 equal parts, and then 1 part has to be taken from it. In this way, 10 carrots will be half of 20 carrots. Babban will give 8 carrots to Bunny and 10 carrots to Golu. Hence, Bunny will get lesser carrots than Golu. In this way, we can see that the fraction 2/5 is less than half. Babban became happier thinking about all this. Now, Babban is thinking that when he sells his vegetables in the market, he will get a lot of money. Out of that money, he will buy 25 laddus with some money. Out of those 25 laddus, he will eat 3/5 of it in a single day. Can you tell how many laddus will he eat in a day? You can find the answer by pausing the video. Well done, kids! Your answer is absolutely correct. To find 3/5 of 25 laddus, we will first divide the 25 laddus into 5 equal parts. In this way, there will be 5 laddus in each part. Now, to find 3/5, we will take 3 parts out of these 5 parts. In this way, 3/5 of 25 laddus are 15 laddus. Babban fell asleep thinking about laddus. Children, in this video we saw some interesting examples of comparing fractions. Hello children! In the previous video, we learned to compare fractions of objects through some interesting examples. In this video, we will learn about some misconceptions related to this. This time, there has been a very good crop in the fields of Babban, Bunny and Chanda. The three of them thought, why don't they collect some of their respective crops and together make something delicious? There are 100 corns grown in Babban's field, 30 carrots are grown in Bunny's field, and 70 tomatoes are grown in Chanda's field. Babban said he would give 1/5 of his corn. Bunny said he would give half of his carrots, and Chanda said she would give 1/7 of her tomatoes. The three gathered their vegetables and made a delicious dish from them. Now, when it came to distributing the dish, Bunny said that because half is more than 1/5 and 1/7, he should get half of that dish. But Babban is saying that he has given the most vegetables. Therefore, he should get the largest part of the dish. Children, who do you think is right, Babban or Bunny? If we only compare fractions, we will find that Bunny is right, because half is greater than 1/5 and 1/7. But here, these are different items whose quantity is also different. Like half of 30 carrots, 1/5 of 100 corns, and 1/7 of 70 tomatoes. The amount of vegetables of Babban, Bunny and Chanda are different. Therefore, we cannot tell who has given more vegetables by just comparing the fractions. So, what shall we do now? To solve the confusion between the three of them, we have to find out the number of vegetables given by each of them. Here, the total quantity and share of vegetables grown in the crops of Babban, Bunny and Chanda is written. Can you find the number of vegetables given by all three from these parts? If you want, you can stop the video and find the answer. Well done children, you have found the right answer. Babban gave 1/5 of 100 or 20 vegetables. Bunny gave half of 30 or 15 vegetables, and Chanda gave 1/7 of 70 or 10 vegetables. Babban has said the right thing. He has given the most vegetables for the dish. Therefore, he should get the largest part of the dish. Babban explained this to Bunny and Chanda in the same way, and both of them understood. But Babban said that he does not want the biggest share. The three together happily shared equal portions of the dish and ate it with fun. Children, keep in mind that we can compare fractions of two objects only if the wholes of those objects are the same. As we know, the fraction half fraction is more than the fraction 1/5. But if we talk about 1/5 of 100, which is equal to 20, and half of 30, which is equal to 15, then we can see that half of 30 is smaller than 1/5 of 100, because their wholes are not the same. Therefore, to compare fractions, we must pay attention to fractions as well as their whole. Children, in this video, we learned about some misconceptions related to comparing fractions of objects.